What's up guys, Chicks there from Chicks Tech Reviews. Today I've got my hands on the VORKE V5 Plus, which is a mini Windows 10 PC. So this mini PC has an expansion for M.2 SSD drives, supports dual displays, has a built-in speaker and lots more. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So you have a dual-core Celeron 3865U CPU, 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM and 64 gigs of SSD storage. Now you have further expansion for an M.2 SSD drive as well. You've got dual band Wi-Fi AC, a GB LAN port, Bluetooth version 4.2, Windows 10 Home. You've got a built-in speaker, and this one supports USB 3, USB-C, supports HDMI version 2.0, and you have a DisplayPort. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with the user manual. We have a power lead and a power brick. So the power brick is 12 watts. And last but not least, the VORKE V5 Plus. It's a very nice build quality. Now on the top you've got a reflective plastic with the VORKE logo. So going all the way around, these sides are made completely from aluminium metal. And it's rounded, so it does feel very nice. It looks very nice as well. So let's have a look at the ports. Nothing on the front, nothing on the side. On the back we have a physical power button, a 3.5mm headphone jack, a standard USB 2 port, a USB 3 port. Here's your display port over here, HDMI out, your GB LAN port, a power socket, and over here we have ventilation. If we keep going, there is a Kensington lock, another 2 USB 3 ports and a full-size SD card slot. And that brings us back to the front of the unit. This is what the bottom of the unit looks like. So this model is upgradable. I'm going to quickly open this up and show you what you can upgrade. So here we go, let's lift off the lid. So I'm quite pleased to see that you can actually upgrade the RAM. So the DDR4 RAM is right there, as you can see. It's a 4 GB there, but you can upgrade this. You can take this one out and you can install up to 32 GB of DDR4 RAM, just like that. You've actually got 2 memory slots. You've got one at the bottom and one at the top, so that's quite good to know. So I wouldn't have known that if I didn't remove the memory module. And on this side you can see your 64GB M.2 SSD drive. So you just unscrew that, take that out, and you can put in a much larger SSD drive. I'm not sure of what the maximum size is, but I will find out and put the maximum size on the screen for you right now. I think this is a much better way of doing things. That's your primary drive right there, 64 gigs. Remove it, put in the maximum capacity you need, install Windows all over again. I'm actually quite happy to see this. That's how easy it is to install your RAM and your SSD. So let's close this up and continue with the video. So you have quite a compact mini PC over here, but to give you guys an idea of the size, I will bring in the VOYO VMAC Mini. So side by side, there's not much separating them. They are roughly the same size, just slightly different dimensions from the new box. And in thickness, the VORKE is a few millimeters thicker. I'm also going to compare this to my Android TV box, my new daily driver, the NVIDIA Shield TV, and side by side you can see the Shield is slightly lengthier, and in thickness no doubt the VORKE is much thicker. So that was just to give you an idea of the size of this unit. So now I'm going to get this hooked up to my TV and capture card, and we're going to find out how good this mini PC really is. I'll be right back. First thing to mention, capture cards will not work due to HDCP protection, so we are going to do this one the old school way. So as usual, I ran a boot up speed test, and this mini PC took 32 seconds to fully boot to the desktop. So here is the Windows 10 desktop. So let's have a quick look at system properties. As you can see, we have 64-bit version of Windows 10 Home fully activated and ready for you to enjoy. Now moving on to the system storage info, we have 64 gigs of internal storage, from which 52 gigs are usable, and from that we have 35 gigs free to use. So decent storage to begin with, but you have plenty of options to upgrade from a new SSD or even USB drives. So this is a full version of Windows 10 Home, comes with all the usual Windows apps you would expect to find, including the Windows App Store, so you can download all your favorite apps and games. This is basically a full PC experience in a compact size. The system is powerful enough to run all your regular Windows applications and can also play quite a few games from the Windows Store, including Modern Combat 5. So this mini PC supports 4K, so let's go ahead and try streaming a 4K video on YouTube.
Of a large seismic event off the California coast with reports of power outages.
What can I help you with, Lord of Darkness?
I'm looking for a date.
The date is Friday, July 13th.
No.
I want to train. I'm a boxer. I can show you. I can fight. I need to fight.
So let's move on to some gaming. Having only Intel HD graphics means this will play basic games and older generation PC games quite nicely. Now this mini PC has a built-in single 2-watt speaker, and this is what the speaker sounds like. So in the Wi-Fi speed test, we got download speeds of 14 and upload speeds of 6.9 megabits per second. And in the Antutu benchmark test, we achieved a total score of 149,230. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top performing mini PC chart for 2018, showing you all the latest mini PCs and seeing how they compare with each other. So the new VORKE V5 Plus has taken position 1 on this chart with quite an impressive benchmark score of 149k. You can view all my latest charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it guys, that was the VORKE V5 Plus. Now this is the most powerful Intel Celeron mini PC we have seen on the channel so far. The system has a 1.8 GHz dual-core CPU, but combined with the SSD and DDR4 RAM, which is in fact 3 times faster than DDR3 RAM, makes this system quite fast and stable. Opening apps, browsing the web, streaming movies, playing games, or working on office applications, everything was handled smooth and efficiently. There is also a built-in cooling fan which is very silent and you would have to get very close in order to hear it. I like the small and unique LCD display on the top which shows you the current time and some info on your connectivity. Bottom line, for the price, this is an absolutely amazing mini PC, providing the best performance we have seen so far from a Celeron chipset, but also innovation with a built-in speaker, LCD display, great connectivity and upgrade options, and for some of you out there, including myself, this is probably the mini PC you've been waiting for, especially as this mini PC will let you swap out the main primary M.2 SSD storage with a much larger drive. And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.